Starting a vegetable garden can be rewarding for novice horticulturists, offering nutritional and educational benefits. According to Gardener's World, while spring and autumn are optimal seasons to begin, the process can be initiated at any time of the year. Careful planning and preparation are key to success. Choosing the right garden spot. When selecting an optimal location for your first vegetable garden, several key factors must be considered. Sunlight. Most vegetables require a minimum of 6 hours of direct sunlight daily, with 8 to 10 hours being ideal. South or west-facing locations typically provide the most intense sunlight exposure. Soil quality, well-drained, loamy soil rich in organic matter is crucial for plant growth. Conduct a soil test to determine pH and nutrient content, aiming for a pH between 5.5 and 7.0. Proximity to a water source is essential for efficient irrigation. Consider installing an irrigation system for more extensive gardens. Choose level ground or a gentle slope to prevent erosion and ensure proper drainage. If a hill is unavoidable, orient rows across it to form contour terraces. Factors such as wind protection, frost pockets, and heat-retaining structures should be considered. These can significantly impact plant growth and garden productivity. By carefully evaluating these elements, you can create an environment conducive to successful vegetable cultivation, maximizing yields and minimizing potential challenges. Essential tools for beginners. When embarking on your first vegetable garden, a well-curated set of tools is essential for success. The following implements are indispensable for novice horticulturists: digging implements, a sturdy spade or shovel for soil preparation, and a hand trowel for precise planting and transplanting. Cultivation tools: a garden fork for aerating soil and a hand fork for finer work in beds. Pruning equipment: secateurs, hand pruners, for precise cuts and loppers for thicker branches. Soil management: a rake for leveling and removing debris, and a compost scoop for soil amendment. Irrigation tools: a watering can or hose with an adjustable nozzle for targeted hydration. Protection: high-quality gardening gloves to safeguard hands during various tasks. These tools form the foundation of a beginner's gardening arsenal, enabling efficient soil preparation, planting, maintenance, and harvesting. As your expertise grows, your toolkit may include specialized implements for specific crops or techniques. Companion planting strategies. Companion planting is a sophisticated horticultural technique that leverages synergistic relationships between plants to optimize garden productivity and health. This strategy employs several key mechanisms: biochemical pest suppression. Certain plants emit allyl chemicals that repel pests or mask the scent of susceptible crops. For instance, marigolds, Tagates spp, produce atherthionol, which deters nematodes. Nutrient dynamics: legumes, Fabaceae, form symbiotic relationships with rhizobium bacteria, fixing atmospheric nitrogen, N2N2, into bioavailable forms, NH4+ or NO3, for neighboring plants. Structural support: the Three Sisters polyculture exemplifies this, with corn, Zea maize, providing a natural trellis for climbing beans, Phaseolus vulgaris, while squash, Cucurbita pp, acts as living mulch trap cropping. Plants like nasturtiums, Tropiolum majus, attract pests away from valuable crops, functioning as sacrificial decoys. Implementing these strategies requires careful consideration of plant compatibility, spatial arrangements, and temporal dynamics to maximize beneficial interactions while minimizing resource competition. Maximizing sunlight exposure. Optimizing sunlight exposure is crucial for a thriving vegetable garden. Most edible plants require 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily for optimal growth and production. Here are key strategies to maximize sunlight in your garden. Plant tall crops on the north side to prevent shading shorter plants. Use trellises or vertical structures for climbing plants like tomatoes and cucumbers. Place reflective surfaces like light-colored mulch to amplify sunlight in shaded areas. Observe sun patterns throughout the day and seasons to optimize plant placement. Consider vertical gardening techniques to increase sun exposure in limited spaces. For areas with less sun, 3 to 4 hours. Grow leafy crops like lettuce and spinach, 5 to 6 hours. Add root vegetables like carrots and beets, 7 to 8 hours. Cultivate fruiting crops such as tomatoes and peppers. Implementing these techniques can significantly increase sunlight utilization, promoting robust plant growth and increased yields in vegetable gardens. Soil testing and preparation Soil testing and preparation are crucial steps in establishing a successful vegetable garden. Proper analysis and amendment of soil can significantly impact plant health, nutrient uptake, and overall yield. Here's a concise guide to soil testing and preparation. Timing. Conduct soil tests after harvest in fall or before spring fertilization for optimal results. Sampling technique. Dig 5/8 holes 6 to 8 inches deep in representative areas of the garden. Take a half-inch slice from each hole and mix in a clean plastic bucket. Remove debris and air dry the sample for accurate testing. Key soil parameters to test pH. Ideal range for most vegetables, 6.0 to 6.8. Nutrient levels, N, P, K, and micronutrients. Soil texture and organic matter content. Soil preparation. Till to a depth of 8 to 10 inches to improve aeration and structure. Incorporate organic matter, compost, well-rotted manure, to enhance tilth and fertility. Apply amendments based on soil test results at least 2 weeks before planting. By following these steps, gardeners can create an optimal growing environment that promotes robust plant growth, enhances nutrient availability, and supports beneficial soil microorganisms. Irrigation system implementation. Efficient irrigation is crucial for a thriving vegetable garden. A drip irrigation system offers precise water delivery directly to plant roots, minimizing waste and reducing foliar diseases. Key components include pressure regulator, maintains optimal water pressure, typically 12-15 psi for even distribution. Filter, prevents clogging of emitters by removing sediment. Polyethylene tubing, main supply line, usually 1/2 AS or 3/4 diameter. Drip tape or line, perforated tubing with emitters spaced at regular intervals, e.g. 12 AS apart. Fittings, connectors, elbows, and end caps for system assembly. Installation involves planning the layout, connecting components to the water source, and laying out drip lines along plant rows. For raised beds, consider using 1/4 microtubing with adjustable emitters for targeted watering. Automating the system with a programmable timer ensures consistent irrigation, promoting optimal plant growth and water conservation. Avoiding common location pitfalls. When selecting a location for your vegetable garden, it is crucial to avoid common pitfalls. One frequent mistake is underestimating sunlight requirements. Most vegetables need at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily, with some crops, like tomatoes and peppers, benefiting from even more. Ensure your chosen spot receives adequate sun exposure throughout the growing season. Neglecting soil quality and drainage is another critical error. Poor soil conditions can severely impact plant growth and yield. Conduct a soil test to assess nutrient levels and pH, aiming for a slightly acidic to neutral range, pH 6.0 to 7.0 for most vegetables. Proper drainage should also be ensured to prevent waterlogging, leading to root rot and other issues. If necessary, amend the soil with organic matter or consider raised beds to improve drainage and soil structure. Lastly, avoid areas prone to strong winds or frost pockets, as these microclimatic factors can significantly affect plant health and productivity. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this journey into starting your first vegetable garden. Thank you for being part of this experience. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content. Stay tuned for more exciting videos on science, gardening, storytelling, and much more. Let's explore and grow together.